What's going on, guys? Boss on here. I am back with another video here on the channel. Today is a story time again. I guess you can say again because I've been starting to make more story times, but this one will be a video about separate story times that were too short to make its own video, which will be two. And I also apologize if my my voice is low throughout this video. I'm just going through a hard time. Depression sometimes kicks in and we all just don't feel emotion. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes we just feel depressed and we'll eventually get through it. So grab your snacks, drinks, and whatever you need to get ready for a story time, and let's just jump into it.
Yeah, I pull up and I got those. You haters looking cheesy like some nacho, but I will never stop though.
So the first story we're going to be talking about here today is a kid raging in math class, and this is not from me. This was from my friend, so this is from my friend's point of view of what happened. For the purpose of this story, we're going to be calling my friend Trunks, just because, I don't know why. And one day, Trunks comes into math class, and he seems kind of confused because all the desks are changed. You know how when it's just a regular day at school, and originally the desks they're at their original positions, well, normal positions, but then it's like when there's a test, it's at a different position. Like all the chairs are facing up against the whiteboard or the chalkboard or whatever. Like, I think everyone knows what's going on here. And so my friend Trunks was like, "Oh shoot, I forgot we had a math quiz." So they all get ready to do this math quiz, and the teacher explains of how, oh, this quiz is gonna be like 30 questions, 10 questions. I don't know how many questions this test was, but also to keep in mind, this class that my friend Trunks is taking in was a high level class, which a high level class and where I'm from is basically like, it's like better because you can get like college credit or something, like, I think, or it's just like an AP class. But basically my friend was in a hard level class, which a lot of people tend to struggle with because it's like insanely hard to do. Like all the questions and homework are very difficult because you'll just get more. And so luckily my friend Trunks is in this class, so congratulations to him. But they get started on the test and everything just goes fine, like no complaints or whatever. But that's when 10 minutes later into the test my friend Trunks is taking, he can hear one of the kids, random kids in his class, gets up from his chair and Lawrence just says, "Why is this test so fucking difficult?" In which obviously yelling in the classroom is gonna caught everyone off guard, and the teacher is like, "Excuse me, young man, is there any reason to just be yelling out of ordinary in class? Like, everyone's taking a test." Well, the yelling kid suddenly pipes back and says, "Well, I don't know about you, but this test is so difficult, like I hate it so much." And this kid proceeds to go on a huge rant of how he's tired of this class and how he wished that he never joined this class and how he doesn't understand why it needs to be this so difficult, and how he could just get through it so he can get more credits for his school, graduation, blah, 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 blah. And with a little bit F-bombs in there, because I mean, hey, sometimes we drop the bomb when's at inconvenience. Like, for example, like you trip on something that you didn't see. Like, imagine like you're walking and suddenly you hit your foot and it really hurts. Yeah, sometimes we'll just drop the bomb, but like just yelling in the middle of a test is kind of like unnecessary. And at this point, the teacher's just not trying to deal with this because, I mean, it's just a test. And not only that, but the teacher's being cool. So it's like, "Jeremy, please sit down, stop disrupting the class. We're all just trying to finish the school day because it's boring anyways." The yelling kid, his name isn't Jeremy because I don't know his real name, but we're just going to be calling him Jeremy for the sake of this story. Again, I don't know his name, but Jeremy, for some reason, had enough, and I guess he snapped because, I mean, he said that he doesn't like this class anymore. So he says, "Well, I had enough. Like, not only is this class like bad, but like your teaching skills aren't good either. Like, I don't know how kids can learn from this class, but I clearly don't feel like that you're a very good teacher, and you probably should be fired immediately." And which obviously makes the whole entire class just dead silent. Like, everyone's just stopped writing their pencils because like the ball's on this kid. I mean, yes, I can understand getting angry at a test. Like I had those moments. I mean, I wouldn't just yell. Like I would just keep to myself. Like I had those moments where like I would get like very frustrated on a test, but just like yelling out of nowhere for unknown reason is just kind of, I don't know. That doesn't feel necessary to just yell suddenly, but I don't know. That's just me. I don't. However, obviously, the teacher doesn't take that a little bit well, and she demands that the yelling kid goes to the principal's office. And because the yelling kid isn't in a great mood, he's like, no, I'm not going to the principal's office. Nah, nah, nah. So, of course, the teacher gets the hall monitors or staff or security or whatever, and he's then went to the principal's office. And yeah, that's basically the first part of the story. That's just how it ends. I mean, he comes back, and after that, like he's not like frustrated as much as anymore than he used to. But yeah, that's basically it. All right, so the second story will be about the time where I don't know how, but this kid, when I was younger, got mad at a seesaw because apparently it doesn't like work. Like I don't know, like I don't know what to explain this, but like for some reason he got mad at Caesar, but we're just gonna get roll with it. So at the time when I was in second grade, I really liked going and playing at parks. So sometimes I would go to one of the favorite parks, which was close to where I lived. And so I went to the park one day, and not only that, but there were some more kids than usual. Not only that, but while I was playing at the park, I kind of noticed this kid on the seesaw not knowing how to work with the seesaw. I don't know what it is, but I think like a better description is that he's a little bit confused on why it's not working. But he's playing on the seesaw, and like I'm not sure if he doesn't know how physics work, but it's like the only way to like how to properly use the seesaw is by going up and down, then like the giant beam will then go to your direction. So he thinks that the giant beam will go up, move upwards if like he like tries to like push the giant beam down to the ground, which that's not how things work. If you want things to jump up to the air, you have to like take like an object or something and like throw it in the air, or like just like use your both hands and then just like move it fast enough to where the object will just go out of your hands. That's just how physics work, right? Well, apparently this kid like is just frustrated on why does this thing not work? Like I don't understand. Like I don't understand how like this da 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 just won't just like I'm just so confused even after explaining this. Like this kid is playing on the seesaw correctly, it's just that for some reason he's going on the seesaw wrong, and he thinks that physics is just like backwards, which is not incorrect. But yeah, that's just something I find a little bit very weird, of how apparently this kid thinks that he can just break the laws of physics and just make things like bounce like without just like doing the proper physics, like jumping or whatever. Like I'm just still confused about talking about how this kid does not know how physics work. I mean, kind of makes sense concerning we don't really know, we haven't taken like science, like very serious science, like how like chemistry or like reactants or whatever. But that's because we were just in the second grade. We were little kids. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I know I probably stuttered a lot in this video. That's just because I don't feel like editing that much in the story time. But yeah, I'm playing Terraria in the background because I kind of feel like playing Terraria. I know some of you guys like Call of Duty gameplay. I'll make sure to add that in the next video. But yeah, that's just why I feel like playing Terraria today. So not only that, but I would really appreciate it if you guys press the like button on this video. And if you don't press the like button on this video, then your favorite video games will just be canceled because the developers are done making it or whatever. But not only that, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys want to hear more story times, then just let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep and cry, knowing the fact that I don't know why, I just don't feel like everything's right. But you know, sometimes we just go through depression. So yeah, I'll see you guys and upload more videos soon. Peace.